Hello, glorified New York and Maryland. Just jumping on to check on you guys to see how everyone is doing during our 21-day fasting, prayer, and the word consecration. Now, when we think about fasting, if we go based upon the biblical definition, that means both Old and New Testament, it means to either cover one's mouth or to abstain from food. And when we think about fasting, the first thing our minds go to is what we have to give up. Yes, we have to give up eating. Sometimes you have to give up entertainment. And what we need to do in this time of fasting is change our perspective. Yes, I said it, change your perspective. It's not just about giving up something, but it's about gaining something. We are gaining something when we when we make the decision to turn our plates down and to seek the face of God and to partner it with being in His Word. What we're gaining is a closer relationship with God. Yes, you are able to draw closer to Him. Why? Because you don't have so many distractions. You're not worried about what you're going to eat. You're not allowing the food to help energize your natural man. It's to deprive yourself of what you're used to, or what gratifies you, or what you find pleasure in, or what you find comfort in. Some of us find comfort in eating or comfort in sweets. When we get depressed or we have a hard day, we always go to food. Some people say food answers everything. But when I tell you what this fasting is doing for us, it is allowing us to get closer to God. How? How is it allowing me to get closer to God? It's removing distractions, it's removing confusion, and it's allowing clarity in my thoughts. When you're fasting and you're allowing your flesh to be crucified, most of the time, everything that's in you is going to rise to the surface. So if you're struggling with limited beliefs or negative thinking and negative self-talk, when you're fasting, what it's doing is going to allow it to come to the surface so that you're able to see it, you're able to identify it, and you're able to gain the victory over it. Fasting also, it removes the things that separates us from God. It gives us the courage that we need to remove those things, to remove those hindrances, those things that sidetrack us, those things that steal our focus. Fasting allows you to focus. Focus on what? Focus on God. The things that move Him, the things that please Him, the things that causes heaven to come down on earth. So fasting will focus you. If you ever lose focus, or you're confused in areas and you have no certainty and you have no clarity, turn your plate down. Because when I turn my plate down, I'm saying, flesh, you don't control me. Flesh, you don't have power over me. So what does fasting do? It allows my ears to be open and sensitive to the voice of God. It allows the noise and the chaos and everything that's around me to be quiet, not just quieted, to lose its power, lose its hold, and lose its grip. And when that happens, my ears are open and I'm sensitive to hear what God is saying. So don't think about what you're losing, what you're giving up. Think about what you're gaining. And my prayer is that during this 21-day fasting, prayer, and consecration, that you started to experience powerful breakthroughs. I want to hear testimonies. If you can record a video so we can post it, so we can hear what your testimony is. And a testimony doesn't have to be something that we classify as huge. My testimony could be, I woke up this morning and I was not depressed. I woke up this morning and I wanted to go on. I woke up this morning and I had a little bit more clarity. I woke up this morning and my thoughts were not a negative this week. So I want to hear what's been going on in your lives. I want to hear how God has been moving. Remember, this is a spiritual discipline. Fasting is a discipline. Prayer is a discipline. And reading God's word is a discipline. And my prayer is that we don't stop here. That we don't just do this for 21 days, but we make these disciplines a part of our lives so that we can see the fruit of it. We cannot just do something these 21 days and stop. I was listening to this young man who I consider to be a mentor. He said that it takes 66 days to form a habit. It takes 22 days to deconstruct or to break down your old habit. It takes another 22 days to build the new habit. Then it takes another 22 days to decide to stick with the new habit that you built. So what these 21 days for us is doing, All it is doing is helping us to break down our old habits. Break down our old habits of not praying. Break down your old habit of not fasting. Break down your old habit of not reading God's word. And what you have to do after that, take another 22 days to continue to do it. Then after that, you take another 22 days to continue to do it. Why? Because now I'm choosing to align with my new habit opposed to what my old habit was. So again, glorified, what my heart's desire is that we don't stop here. That this does not stop here, but it becomes a part of our lives. Prayer, fasting, and reading God's word. Remember what God said in Psalms 119 and 105. His word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. That we cannot journey this life without his word, without fasting, and without prayer. Allow yourself to be a conduit. Allow yourself to be a vessel that brings heaven down on earth. Allow yourself to be positioned in such a place and such a posture that God is pleased with you, and that you're not only affecting your lives, but you're affecting the lives around you. Remember, I need to get some of your testimonies. Send some videos, upload some videos to our page so we can hear and we can testify of what God has been doing in your life during our consecration. Until next time, be blessed and see you guys later. Bye.